always meant to stand among the best. People just never expected them to rise this fast. They've already proven themselves, lifting 3 trophies this year, built on trust, belief, and the courage to evolve. They took a rookie, gave him the tools, the guidance, and turned him into a weapon. Their mindset, their unity, it is what carried them all the way to another grand final. The Falcons were built for one purpose, to lift trophies. A super team assembled from the best of the best. But that moment of glory has always slipped away. They've come close, they've had their chances, but this time is different. They changed the mindset, they brought the energy, they buried the egos.
The crowd has made their allegiance clear.
Out of the gate, not one kill deep. Honestly, with Berettas to the headshot, you'll find Yuri right there with it. Kixan catching Yakindar through the smoke. It's another total stuff outside of this site. Very comparable to the exact pistol Falcons versus Vitality.
Yeah.
Almost damn near mirrored here, that Falcons just hold this ground. You know, it's not just this crowd that's trying to will this championship lift into existence tonight. So much blood, sweat, and tears put into this project. And now coming together and finding new heights. That's the tail coming into this best of 5. And then easy pickups over towards B to kick it all off. There's the response. It's a little bit late, but we'll be keeping eyes on Molodoi all night long. Supposed to be the superstar. Has been consistently. Never skipped a beat from the moment he stepped onto the big stage. You got little to lose. Go for it. Run boost over, but he clips the wall. Kind of gets caught out there for Nico's choosing. And with this, it's going to be Falcons picking up pistol. Something that was so elusive in the past, but something they very clearly fixated in and fixed. So 35 seconds, we get that smoke down towards top middle. Still a bunch of utility here held on to FURIA. Falcons really haven't bitten down on anything. Kixan, good early positioning. Oh, okay. Nets of a triple and just inches off the ace. Molodoy's Desert Eagle will send a message back the other direction. But you know, the beauty of Nuke with Falcons yesterday was Kixan stepped up in, you know, let's say Nico's absence. Not meant to be a star any day of the week, but will deliver when you need. And so Nico here to just finish that off with one. Excellently done by Kixan up close and showing maybe he's got some punch.
Think about going back to B slowly, and one extra grenade could finish off 2 guys. Look at this setup, man.
Nico plays timing.
So solid. I mean, they had the flash too.
And then the flash comes back the other way, but a good trade out from Kyosuke, who's just playing in the arch. And this is showing me already great team play from Falcons, right? When the banana opening gets kind of pushed back, we get those mid nades. When Nico wants to go for the peak, TSS hits that perfect flash. Nico gets traded out. There's been every element of team play you could ask for Falcons to set up this very comfortable 4 versus 3. Molodoi is now going to join Yuri and Cacerado in sitting on low health, and will that low health prevent them from even taking a look at this site?
It's definitely affecting their decision making right now, because they could totally go for this site, but I mean, body shots take them down. Let's see if they have the courage. They're gearing up for it. It needs to be instant to the dome.
Wow, this is bravery.
Wait a second.
Yuri, and just a few straight shots. All that Monacy would have needed, so it's an easy cleanup ultimately from inside the site cover. Utility of his own will cut off that front runner from the pack, but it hit smoke, so not ideal. Now you've got 2 players trying to fire at him, and he will go down with nothing. Caserado's first kill is found 6 rounds into play.
Yeah, you can see how important that was too. Establish control, it'll be the CTs moving around. Let's see if FURIA can capitalize on an early 5v4. Kixan's only taken an early lead off, but this is going to be a strong play towards A.
Monacy has another Molotov as well. What if he drops that? You know, we just mentioned all that low HP here for FURIA, so fire in front of this pack on short side would be lethal. If Monacy drops that nade, it's going to be a golden moment, but he keeps the gun out instead. Instant headshot to Yakindar. Second one's his. TSS not able to multiply his frags, and we go down to a Kixan clutch real quick.
If he pushes this.
Pressing it down, it's low health for Yuri. Bomb still not planted. Kixan to the top rope. Now it's going to be a scramble.
He should run.
Caserado's wrap around, and the fight's right. Clutch early days. Kixan tops these charts.
He doesn't want to get away from it.
This is Falcons going for the jugular tonight.
They're crushing. See most of that util damage coming from B from Kiosuke here.
Just repetitive.
Oh, those HEs are unreal. That's going to be the story of the match if this keeps going this way.
Nico trying to step up for more. That's a 3K. Player behind the cars. Quad kill, Nico. And so we can look across this board of Falcons.
Sensational. Oh my goodness.
Certainly feels like this is enough superstars.
Yeah, I mean, superstars is one thing, but game plan, nade placement, and timings. That's what's actually winning this game. Look, first kill comes out, doesn't matter. 2 back off these HEs.
Dunked on. Just barely skipping over the top of that half wall.
Just proving they're more than just mechanics.
Nico sensing danger at B. But this is still Furia playing both sides of the coin. Remember, bomb is over on Banana, so that's the critical commitment that's about to come through.
Oh, now
and while they lose Kiosuke, there's still 2 players here to combine on a crossfire. Smoke's gonna cut off Nico. Can Kicksan really thrive in such a high-pressure environment again? A headshot with his name on it. Molodoy gets that kill to Nico, and man advantage for Furia. But once more, it is a huge health advantage. Big moment here for Yakindar, who just slots in between the 2 remaining players that Falcons had. Their second bomb plant, their first round win, 9 rounds into play.
That round's called really well, and just to show you how good actually Furia are.
And that's risky too, because they were a little understaffed on Banana, I thought, for what was going to be the B commitment.
Oh, what a find.
Speaking of commitments, m0NESY in the flames, happy to sign up for that one. Fallen's brain busted open. Insta-posts on the angle, doesn't even see Jack.
Yeah.
To the opposite side of the map of which Furia is about to try to sink their teeth into. But Smoke meets them on arrival at 35 seconds.
It still might be okay to get out. Let's see if Kiosuke can stop him.
Flash over Coffin, 1 player's in the pit. He gets cleared out before anybody else comes through. Kicksan's willingness to fight is unmatched at times.
Wow.
And that just gets absolutely stuffed on arrival.
Yeah,
you know you have to go through the smoke because of the timing of that piece of util. But Kicksan just coming out of that CT smoke as an answer. 2 kills for Molodoy for what? He's gonna get flanked from the bottom of Banana. He better not die after time. This is already such a rough go of it. Earning his escape at the moment. Worried about somebody else being at bottom mid. They'll try to run him down. That is 9 rounds for Falcon.
Yeah, they're smoking this half. That's so good. I mean, this is gonna be a reference game for their utility, honestly. Like,
there's no denying that Furia have just had their hands full because of the utility. It's been hard mode, stepping into any portion of the map at low health. And now m0NESY stepping forward through the smoke, doesn't give a damn whatever the hell Fallen's trying to set up. Just follows through on his terms, secures an 11th frag on the CT side with still more runway to go. And it is a quick switch to the opposite side of the brackets. Now, there is eyes on this.
he's bullying them because they don't have an op.
Stoppage on Molodoy, who would have loved an op
Yes.
for that exact peak, but he doesn't have the tools for the job.
The money's crystal clear. The rich get richer here. This is a moment where Furia just, they can't even scare Falcons.
Galil, a Tech 9, and AK for K Serrato, but all 3 of these players with 4 kills to their names. Nothing that would have inspired you to believe they could follow through here and now, but when the going gets tough, they're gonna get going, but they've also left that bomb. And by leaving the bomb, they can't follow through. This is a mistake here from Furia. There's no chance they win this. It's all for naught. He's gonna step back and just die out. Now we're starting to watch nerves and mistakes.
And this is what momentum is. This is how you make it and how you push it forward. If you're m0NESY,
45 seconds. We've got a lot of Furia ready to hit this, you know, and we've seen at times them kind of split the pressure up, but nothing to overcommit at B.
yeah, totally. And Furia know that this round actually still matters.
Big numbers, and so Furia just hope that they can follow through as a pack, as a unit to push through this one. m0NESY dives into the site, misses his first chance, but TeSS draws great attention away, and that is good damage, but they'll clear out. Furia come through with numbers, and yet those numbers still remain even. This is not the best smoke in the world, and Kicksan's gonna spot that. Likes this opening.
Yeah, I mean, they actually could have pushed it, but that's not
There
be
we
enough.
go. Molodoy's hands on an op, finally. This gun has been so elusive for Furia's young star, yet Kicksan, good for a clutch, has already posted one in this map, and as he gets closer, a missed op shot reopens the door. It's right there in the middle of the site. Missed shot yet again. They both swing and they will close this. FURIA find one at the tail end of the half by way of all-in A. 2 rounds, all FURIA have as we await a critical pistol. It's gonna be flashes into brackets. And Falcons soon enough into A. That's their plan anyways. Fallen worried that they might wrap around that arch, but it's not the case. Yuri, Beretta's in hand, under pressure, and Fallen comes back from the library kill. Here we go. Multi-kills emerging, but still damage done on both m0NESY and Kixan. And with the bomb getting dropped, it's gonna force m0NESY out. And then as m0NESY doubles back. He gets killed from the short push. Kixan surrounded.
Not another clutch.
You're kidding. 2 headshots back.
Yeah!
Who is this? One more superstar, and he's sitting in the middle already.
Kixan the assassin there with the USP. Another clutch when they didn't even need it. On top of the top frag.
3 bullets left in the Glock when he nails that one. Didn't even need to change guns because it took 1 more shot.
Yeah, right.
Real. And that smoke in front of them. You know, sometimes we say that dropping a smoke will deter the team from coming into the stack that you want to establish, but I think Falcons are just going to try to bust their way through it, and it's going to cost them bodies. Fallen with a team kill, certainly not ideal. This smoke is going to fade, and when it does, there's still 3 Falcons players running through. Cut down to m0NESY. That is a perfect trap set by Fallen.
Yeah, they threw that smoke down. They knew that that Falcons were going to try to come through it. They set up perfectly and hit some great shots. Scare them a little bit, earn themselves some confidence going into a break.
Fallen's a huge advocate of that mentality, that philosophy of CS. Draw back the blowout is the plan. TeSS first victim of this one. There's a lot of deagles and a lot of potential in hand right now at a minute. And as they crouch and crawl their way closer, Molodoy giving it back. Oh, I love that. Playing with fire. Kixan and m0NESY come through with Deegs. This threat is real. You've got an M4 now toppled back, and Kixan comes through with another. No way.
No.
It is him and m0NESY fighting for the spotlight with sidearms. And with both of them also on half health, Fallen needs as many kills in this round as he has had all map long. Deagles only. Kevlar to protect them. Fallen is gonna have to dig real deep, and they don't know which way he's coming in from.
What?
SMG strikes first. And as m0NESY crawls back into that pit, it's the perfect utility to cut off his line of sight. No, incendiary to burn him out, but he goes wide for it. Kixan offers 2, m0NESY goes 1 better. 12 rounds secured off of Deagles.
Tragedy strikes here on FURIA.
Kixan surpassing 20 kills with that round. I mean, it's one thing for Kixan to be pulling out these late round clutches. It's another for him to be a part of the Deagle highlight reel.
Yeah, seriously. He's hitting everything.
This guy's form in this moment knows no bounds. But Yuri will test into the apartments. At least there's some money to work with. That is the best gun that FURIA are equipped with in this chance. And as Molodoy applies pressure through the apartments, it will be TeSS to answer back.
Yeah, that would have been a 5v3 that FURIA were looking for. Obviously, they can't sit back with the guns they have.
As small as they may feel in this moment, with that scoreline stacked against them, they have to continue to play active Counter-Strike.
That's right. That's the hardest thing to do when everything's going wrong.
It is on FURIA to summon opportunity.
It's not a good smoke. Oh, he does clear in front of it. That's very scary, and then he dies.
Kixan jumps over it, ready to go, ready to end this here and now. All of the Falcons ready to barrel down into a vacant B-bomb site. There is not a kit for this retake. There's barely any util already. Single flash for K Serato. And that M4 that started it, I'll make it 2. Fallen's gonna get sent in, pistol put down. It is Kixan to continue to just thrust FURIA into their early graves on Inferno. This was FURIA's choice of a map. They wanted to start this grand finals here, and that has got to be a sickening feeling, knowing this entire time your fight has been damn near non-existent. Still, setting up the M4, It's an ace called on Yuri, but remember, no kit in the middle of all this. Desperate to push through. And as he taps that bomb, his back's off and over. Falcons strike first in Hong Kong. What a message sent down the line.
Yeah, it's amazing, actually, Kixan. If he can do that, they can do anything.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
In your gut, in your heart, in your soul, if you are FURIA, to have kicked off this best of 5 like that. So, dig deep, my friends. And it will be Falcons to try to just keep that tempo up, right? The pace of which Kixan has set in this grand finals is being wielded as they try to run this downstairs, but it is a good rotation from FURIA already. You've got Yakindar in anticipation, holding for this challenge. A lot of missed shots coming out of him. Fallen offers one up, but they know there's a CT stuck inside of Dark. He still hasn't got a kill here, Yakindar. And he loses a teammate over towards Dark. Modest, gonna keep eyes on Single.
I mean, they're in such a solid spot. How could this go wrong, really? No control side taken, bomb in an awkward spot. They can go and grab this, but they can't plant it. They need to get a kill.
Whoa, jumping in on him.
Oh, they get decon with it.
Suddenly feels that much more winnable.
If Nico can get to the back of the site, they can plant for this.
Yuri whittled down to 3 HP in the middle of this.
Oh.
Molodoy catches Nico,
nice
gets flanked back. Monesi just got a one-tap to Kate Serrato.
Wait, he's opened up the vent rotation if he wants to take it. He knows
doesn't have bomb.
over. Oh, yeah.
Has to go back and get that bomb, or just get all the kills.
Not another clutch.
Okay, this is what we sign up for. Molodoy versus Monesi in a 1v1 early here on map 2. And then everything else can just flood into this B site, maybe get a bomb plant, maybe wildly run away with a round win. But for now, they will separate slightly, sending Nico on his own over towards the double side. Second player straight above Yuri, so there's layers of defense here. But still that AK's yet to get called on. Fallen's gonna get shot in the back soon. Tess comes in through those doors. And it's a 3 versus 3, despite FURIA's best efforts to put 2 defenders in the right spot.
No.
Another player dropped because now the AK is going to come alive.
So much firepower. Now Yakindar has come down the vents.
Yakindar steps out.
Oh.
Are you kidding?
They're getting destroyed.
This AK started in the hands of Kyosuke, and now it is Kixan who ultimately gets 2 kills with it.
Yeah.
From the top of the charts, back on Inferno, and right back at it with a 4-spy round win. Falcons are not giving FURIA a chance to catch their breath.
This is another level even beyond what we saw versus their vitality. It's actually incredible. They steal this back. They stop any momentum before it begins. Got 2 more T deaths, but I don't think they care right now. I have a feeling we're going to have to tally up the Deagle kills after this series is done.
There's a lot of players here in anticipation with, again, enough to try to hold them back.
Ooh.
Good on them that it's the pistol to get the first one. Then they start to plunge forward. It's tough to keep fighting this corner. Such a battle on small margins, and beautiful spray control there for Monesi. However, loses all of his team in the process, and will have 2 100 health opponents, and that would have been a golden chance to strike down the A site, run in that bomb. Instead, now he's got to somehow lose them in the shadows of time.
Can we just let FURIA win a round just so this might be competitive?
What are the odds that Monesi steps into main
and clears this
and blows Yuri's head off? Right there in the back of the site, huge health advantage. And as you'd expect, in anticipation, gets this one back. So that is really what FURIA needed. You know, much like back on Inferno, when they win with a 4-spy, you think to yourself, okay, you're in now. You've given yourself a chance to bloom into this grand finals.
Man, I think that was like 1 MP9 bullet and 1 5.7 shot at the same time to get that kill.
But with him missing, it could apply more pressure to Yakindar. We've already seen him go for this peak with an MP9, so now that he's got an M4, yeah, of course he's going to take a look.
The head-to-head. Him, Kyosuke, coming at each other in secret. It's going to be everything.
Here it goes. Yakindar's pressure inbound. He deals with the front runner. A ton of damage with the smoke.
That is so worthwhile.
There's a world where Falcons save this, but still close enough to take a look.
Yeah, only thing open really, 30 seconds, squeaky timing. Everyone knows it.
Good thing Caserado got away from that vent. Could have been a Molotov with his name on it, but it is Kicksan ahead of this. And that's going to catch Caserado off guard, just the timing of the push. Bomb also confirmed. This is 2 players out through squeaky door. And they're going to dive downwards instead. Is there anything to stop them? Fallen's already down here up on the rafters. He's going to walk his way through. m0NESY jumps over, and that is a critical error from the kid. Fallen leans back and will clean house. Good damage done from the defenders on that A site. Sure, it's this scramble downstairs, but FURIA are ready to hold Falcons back.
Just like Inferno comes down to Banana, it's going to be outside for Nuke and that cross, and if Yukindar has a single round like that.
Where Impact has looked just as limited as it is right now, but still, we'll call it early days.
Getting away with a lot of space with no noise so far.
Utility's gonna let Yukindar know, and he's got a teammate to help out. He goes unnoticed, or does he? Tesses falls down right into him, and the trade's good as the control smoke cuts off support. Fallen, looking into the site, loses his head.
There he is.
Kyosuke's first kill of this map comes by way of shutting down FURIA's in-game leader. Next up is Yuri, and just as quickly, it is heads popped on this lower bomb site. Falcons do an immaculate job of getting right to the perimeter of that bomb site.
Yeah, there was something there where the rotations were enough in terms of who was lower, but they didn't actually know what was happening in ramp. They didn't know if the round would really come towards them, and so they got kind of caught off guard. They got, I mean, Yukindar does, 1 kill, which could be enough in another situation. Whoa, nice shot, m0NESY, crushing all the exits here.
Good. Don't let FURIA feel too good about this one. 2 players surviving, not allowed. Man, this ramp room suddenly looking primed yet again. You show some presence outside, and I think that convinces FURIA that it's not just going to be another setup like the last round.
Again, look how quiet it is. That Molly's going to come out late.
Fallen back at this. They're going to charge forward. Fallen sets up himself for the duel, but not in anticipation of players being that close.
Oh, Yukindar's got some trouble.
Yes, sir, and last time he had far more support. So this is going to have to be the Yukindar show. First kill's clean, goes for the second. Spray gets away from him, confirms the bomb's inbound. We are looking at 2 of the players for Falcons still on half health. Here's Caserado taking a look at it. And with a shadow advantage, he knows there's a player there, but he also knows there's far more than just that one.
Yeah, now he's worried about, can I even leave in this spot? Retake seems like it's going to be impossible. Okay, there's the backdoor exit.
Yuri already off to the T-spawn. This is it.
Yukindar just simply put needed 2 in that spot. After Fallen dies, he leaves ramp. He leaves a gap there, and right now, Falcons, what they've talked about is actually working, coming in quietly this way.
Again, it is slightly different. We have not really seen a challenge over towards Garage. And Kyosuke, with 3 smokes here between the 2 teams thrown, he will find a route, and it doesn't look like anybody's considering this just yet. With a player rotating up into heaven, he strikes at the perfect chance. Molodoy at least gets that recovery back. I'm gonna call it much needed. And an unknowingness as to what exactly is outside, because if Kyosuke's over in the garage, well, what's on secret? Yet another round where Yukindar's opening position leaves that as an unknown entity.
Got to appreciate that Molodoy is trying to multiply his presence here, get to new positions and fill, but at the same time, we might find out it was a little too late. 4v4 is a fine spot to be for the Falcons, especially still with yard control. 1 more lurk kill and this all goes wrong.
Yuri leans back, gives himself more cover, but it won't make a difference. Insta headshot from Kicksan, a second out of Nico.
Unbelievable.
And Falcons take man advantage off that double op retake. Do you think so? I don't.
They shoot incredibly hard, man. That's a crazy frag for Kicksan.
Oh, missed shots.
Can't add that one.
There is no margin of error like that right now for FURIA, and Falcons slice through that A site.
Oh, maybe even with that kill, they can't go for it, having fallen on the op too. FURIA want to believe that this is going to be an outside take, but there aren't 3 players on the bomb here. Instead, there is a ramp hit coming. This stresses everything.
It's going to have to be Molodoy.
Oh, beautiful stuff.
Just sees the hip of m0NESY.
That was just so key.
Nico trying to explosively look for an answer, but as he drops off, it's going to get heard. Now suddenly they're looking for him. He writes off that threat towards the credit card, but that's fine. Kyosuke's got the kill. And now Nico can go headhunting on his own. Yuri spotted, down in hell, gets one successfully. Molodoys rotate up, gets bought. This is a triple kill from Kyosuke. And then Tesses answers back, man advantage his. And yet again, Falcons find that perfect 2-second timing.
Yes, they do. I can't believe it.
The Heavens player trying to just inch his way into the site. The same way Fallen will now have to come through with this retake. Tried to position himself towards what could have been that secret down to B. It never came his way. Instead, A site hit hard.
It's obviously such a bad sign for FURIA that it's 4v5 that Falcons pull this off.
Tesses feels like something's up, and being on his own right now, we see FURIA trying to make a move. Man, trying to catch m0NESY within this half. What an entirely flat start he had. And things are suddenly looking real different as map 2 goes on. We could be staring Falcons in the face with a tied game at the end of the first half. And Tesses doesn't waste any more time inside of lobby. He's gonna leave that to somebody else so that he can get this rolling into Fallen, who's got his hands full and drops with nothing to show for it.
That's 2 more for Kyosuke, and that is the last word of the round.
Call it the last kill of the round 2. Nico locking him in. Molodoy was looking for this kill from Trophy since the start of it all, and it's gonna be a quick finish. They recover with 5 rounds straight. You can never count these Falcons out. It's a matter of doing it again. And right now, we've got Beretta set up close on ramp.
It's a very dangerous looking setup.
Battles him off. First one's clean. Flash was good. Couple more bodies to peek out from hell. Make that 3. Everybody wants to draw this line in the sand right here, and that is it. Straight between Fallen's eyes. It'll slow things down for now, but this isn't everybody, because K-Serato's gotten downstairs already, and that part Falcons weren't prepared for.
Yeah, bomb's gonna get planted. They've got ramp control right now. Very difficult retake to get into. Perfect guy guarding the vent. How are you going to pull this off? Nico's toenails get shot off, and now he's got to find a long route around, but K-Serato's already entertaining that thought.
Takes a look at both direction. I mean, anything he can slow down is great, especially considering no kit.
I mean, have to try something.
K-Serato happy to just lock this one in, and Nico gonna go save your Kevlar, huh? Sketchy one for FURIA, but they're gonna go charging back at the A side again. It is real fast in what they had hoped would be an easy round.
No.
But these pistols are capable. Fast challenge out from heaven. Desert Eagle betrays him in the end, but he still found his impact. Look at the health left here for Yuri. Oh, what the smoke?
Says Nico are happy right now.
How dare you?
No!
That Eagle doesn't deny him today. You thought it was gonna be easy, FURIA. What a mistake. That leveling up has to come through from both ends, but it's another charge into the upper hit. Kickstand doesn't get cleared, and so he'll find it easy. A second! Fallen's just getting rocked at times. But inside of main, it's Nico dead with nothing this time. m0NESY perched up in heaven. And in preparation of Yakindar, he misses one shot.
They haven't shown the second player. They're thinking, okay, they could have actually dropped downstairs if they knew, but instead, 2 heaven retake. Are they ready for this? TT's coming through.
They die? m0NESY, that is just so brave.
I don't mind it just because they planted there, that implied they didn't know there was 2 heaven.
That's insane.
Although they could have got away from it.
Sure. What you're seeing as little as you hear right now. Finally, some utility starts to pop out from the hands of FURIA. Really nothing behind that whatsoever. Kyosuke on the cross back to site. He's got cover, right? Clean kill on K-Serato, keeps all his health. That's a big pickup from Molodoy in response. Bomb going to the rooftop made a loud step in the process. And so if you're Kixan, I think you believe that nades are gonna start raining in on top of you, and that is the case. But for now, he tries to reposition, just playing this open floor, takes the fight on his terms, pushes it onto the hold into the back of sight instead. Where's the reinforcements? Nico's here, but they dive downstairs.
Somehow Molodoy could catch one.
Angle's being held, and the damage comes through the vent. That is huge for Nico. Just enough to get Molodoy uncomfortably off his first original angle. Not only are we talking man advantage Falcons, but it's good health advantage to boot. And a very separated Furia post plant at the moment. Somebody has to step up. And as Yakindar dives back to site, closes the door behind him, they're gonna try to charge right through. 3 strong here from Falcons. Nades into the site. Yakindar, quick first kill. Second right there with it. Modesty to the clutch now. Got a stop. And that is all Yakindar.
Oh, a stone wall. He held it right there. They made up for that smoke outside.
Go on the hunt.
That flash.
Second one.
Oh, Yakindar opening. Outside control, all in the same breath.
Starting to take over this game as well. Just got past that spam through the smoke from
and we talked about Kiosuke, we talked about Nico outside. Yakindar has been doing a fabulous job since joining Furia at this same thing.
It's going to be utility pressure for this. Kiosuke stuck on the wall. Monesi wants to help out, and if he can serve up a distraction, that'd be great, but the body's advantage is here for Furia, although their hesitation, does it free up anybody else? No. Their hesitation sets up Yakindar instead. Kiosuke! Corner. Just when Furia thought they had that for the taking, we go back 2v2.
Oh, that's unbelievable impact. And Kixan could catch this.
And look at the way Furia will just limp back in. Kixan's ready. Drops Yakindar. Falcons finding fight again. But just like they did back in that first half. Molodoy fast move to sight.
He knows that he has a plant. He knows he's got space. This molly will push him out.
Ever so slightly.
Oh, he missed.
Just enough for Tess to see skin and to shut it down.
Now that kind of miss from Molodoy.
Let Furia stack those rounds. And then strung 5 in a row. Caserado, though, gonna set up the 5v4. Modesty uses that moment to establish an angle on Hut, but first shot misses. And there's a lot of movement for Furia. Outer, they right off this threat. Kixan can't get his. This is Yakindar just trying to charge it down. Multiple bodies still, but he doesn't give a damn.
He's not done yet.
Oh, he's just tearing right through everyone.
He's a bulldozer.
Nico, last man standing here inside of the site. It's a cruel Yakindar. He will stare them in the face and step up to the plate.
What a monster, Yakindar. Molodoy's timing slightly off, just slightly in the wrong place. Definitely off his game a little bit right now. It's not what we're used to seeing.
Oh, while everybody else in the Furia camp is putting forth their numbers. Is it gonna buy enough time for him? Eventually he takes to the rifle. Nico, instant headshot, but it's a great trade from Yakindar.
Kixan, he's getting hot.
At least it's gonna be an early warning sign, and if he's lucky, an instant headshot. It's gonna have to be clean. He'll get his. Not a second one, too much of an ask. But now there's fire in front of this pack, and Furia may not be able to all follow through just yet, so this delays it. Just enough time for Falcons to arrive. Modesty's here in full effect. And if they try to push that doorway, Tess along the wall gets rocked. And the last defender, not yet on the scene. 2 crucial headshots come out from Furia.
Yeah, Yakindar's having an unbelievable match. Kiosuke will have to clutch to keep Falcons alive.
They have no clue where he comes in from. No kit. Time of the essence. Starts to walk out, finds one clean off the Hut.
Well, he won't think
to the
he's
corner.
Here.
Yakindar still stays tucked. Pushes out slowly. Instant headshot from the start. A nuke. And he believes that he can do this on his own. 27 frags for Yakindar.
One of the best maps we've ever seen from Yakindar.
Just hunt down another 4.0 rating.
I know, yeah. Just copy and paste that. Why don't you?
Oh, 99 damage.
Kiosuke down to 1 health.
We don't round up around here. Into the execute with a Molotov. Perfectly placed to disrupt that defender. Tess's dual Berettas don't get nearly enough. My God, he's at it again. Yakindar's in with a 3K. We talked about how Falcons wanted to follow through with momentum from Inferno to the second map. Well, we're getting a taste of that, but not to their favor. He's gonna go 1 too far, but that's all right. It figures out where Nico is.
Have at it.
Unwinnable 1 versus 5.
Yeah, 100% unwinnable. He's already secured this round.
Who wins 1v5s, right?
It's done. No chance. Donk is already eliminated.
There we go. Fury ends this one. It's going to be Furia's pistol secured. There's a certain lethality to Falcons when they're playing with pistols, but this round, nah, they know how important the investment will be in the next one, so no bells or whistles really, just that Nico Deagle. They are, however, on the right bomb site. Just USPs on 4 of these Falcons players. So Queserado's recovery was 1 kill from an ace. But again, versus nothing. That Desert Eagle doesn't get a chance to even shoot, I don't think. I didn't hear it anyways. All I heard was Furia starting off this T-side strong. Man, he just continues to play with however the hell he wants. Off the flash, it's going to announce it. From the corner, emerges a CT, drops the ball on the kill. And Fallen doesn't get an immediate trade, trying to put the fire at the feet. Meanwhile, towards B-side, Yuri gets his walkout, and Fallen will find one.
How have they done this?
And that's not even versus the Kicksand, who took a ton of damage.
They've taken Inner and Ivy by a minute 20.
Man, Furia are just going around the world at the moment, going around the world trying to find talent wherever they can.
No, this is next level.
This was a trip to Kazakhstan and back.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe they went for a full Ivy hit, lost their first player, took Inner at the exact same time, and eventually won both.
Whoa. I mean, I don't doubt Fallen's play.
Whoa, chill.
Okay, whoa.
Kiosuke from above, and actually, is this round live? 20 seconds, and suddenly it gets a little scary. Molodoy coming in to help. There's no kit to work with, not enough HP to entertain it.
Synthesizing round by round what the trends and patterns are, and out of the gate, if that is what you see from Furia, anything feels possible.
Oof, 1 Deagle shot, 1 scout shot. An incision here from Falcons.
Queserado slips out through Pop Dog. Kicksand trying to walk that Deagle up, but the scout hits the ground, so does Fallen's body. And then Queserado comes through. You said it was an incision. Well, surgically wrapping around the back of sight, confirming more presence inside of Pop Dog. Now that's all the attention turned back over. But these are well-equipped Falcons players trying to fight out to the E-box.
You know they're going to come out quickly because you could go Inner, but do they know that both are here?
Firing off, you know his cover. Kyosuke is just trying to play off Tesses, who then delivers a headshot immediately. This is a quad kill demanded of Queserado, but he doesn't know from which side of the train they will approach. Both to the right!
Oh!
They've got it! Anything is possible from the playbook of Fallen, but so is the talent of the Deagles. And you don't even have to call it a comeback. That'd feel even better for them, right?
Yeah.
This is early days CT side. Chalk it up to the pistol loss. m0NESY will not miss this moment. They do start to try to charge by him, and he's not going to allow it. That outer yard is under his watch.
Oh, they're not
At
watching
least
this.
1/2 of it is. Fallen's play, however, as he creeps ever closer, that's 2 players confirmed. He jumps the gun, goes for it.
CT flash blinds m0NESY. They're shaking a little bit. They're wondering what just happened, but how can they make a connection between this bomb and Fallen? It's going to be impossible, it seems like, if Molodoy is going all the way around, right?
The only potential is for him to run out T-Con and join you on the outer yard. At 15 seconds, that's the only chance they would have ever had to get a bomb on a site. So, unfortunately, they're Fallen. Great timing, good walkout.
Yeah.
Kills them, and you see the effect. Falcons looking frazzled momentarily.
But this is mostly about the recovery here. Kiosuke gets the opening kill. They capitalize big time off it. A second round for Falcons, and at least for Furia, they have a chance to keep making this interesting because they wouldn't have bought it all, and now they have an op to save. How is Molodoy going to make up for what he maybe was missing in confidence back on Nuke? They still won the map, but off the back of, let's be honest, a 4.0 T-side rating from Yakinder. I want to say once in a lifetime. He's had some very standout maps playing in that style. That was the best of them.
Furia had to wait for this gun round, and unfortunately, again, right, I said Molodoy would maybe save that op again. Well, here's what happens. Now playing with the Desert Eagle instead.
Ooh, this is a big tag here on m0NESY.
This is huge,
Right
man.
coming
This
down,
is
but
so
didn't
great.
stop him, yeah.
Who are you to go running in like that? How dare you, m0NESY? But it's a perfect distraction for Tesses to get into his.
Oh, that's crushing.
Oh, wow, off of the timeout, too.
Ooh, that's crushing. The ladder run up, they tried to spam the cross to just dissuade anybody from committing to it, and m0NESY runs through that pretending a bullet didn't touch him. And honestly, even Tesses yesterday versus Vitality was amazing.
Sure.
Like, that was, like, they've got levels. They wanted to make a splash, and they have.
Here we go. Yuri's freed up this round, flashes over top. Oh! Oof. Yosuke steps in from E-Box and shuts down the outer hit. We've got another rifle on the line. Monacy's off in position. Tessess fine by it. Molodoy's got the answer. Double kills his.
Switch to the Deagle. Molodoy, he's up there.
Okay, ambitious Monacy, but also serving up a distraction because we've got that flank hot on the heels of Molodoy, and it's over.
Oh, can't get
well
that kill.
timed. It's such a deadly duality for Falcons in that 2 versus 1. Like, pick your poison if you're Molodoy.
Definitely.
Which of those 2 pieces do you really want to fight?
Well, I think he just wanted to get that kill. It's going to take some real acute awareness out of Molodoy to catch this.
Good amounts of movement here from Falcons.
Yeah, not happening.
No, too slow to the draw. Good on Fallen to recover with 1, but what awaits him? 2 more defenders in position. Yosuke misses some shots. Serato won't miss his, and that's the support system down. It's got to be everything from him, and instead Yuri pops his head from up above. Man advantage for Furia off that one.
They're looking for a flank, but it's not coming. Just 2 guys in from regular spots here, CT and Z.
Bomb planted, Monacy on the prowl, looking to take them out from beneath. Frag goes deep, Serato blown to smithereens.
They said, let's make it a 2v2.
And they know for a fact that Yuri's already dropped down into the site. And they've never seen Yakindar so far this round, so they've got to keep checking their flank. Yuri, this is perfect timing.
That's so smart.
Perfect move to get off of that piece, and then he blindsides Monacy. The trade comes right back. We know what Kixan can clutch. And then Yakindar coming down the ramp, but he's sticking it off the fence. Oh! A disgusting 180!
Not another clutch for Kixan.
Unbelievable! 6 rounds the spree, 5v4, a common scene. No denying Furia are in the thick of it right now. And fighting valiantly, but coming up short.
I'm not going to lie, though. That was still a good round to start off. I don't think they're unconfident. Tessas, lots of pressure.
I think this timing to try to pounce into B could have been good, but instead they wait a second, and dude, this kid on the flank again.
Man, they
Falcons
found that
just
Ivy
keep
push.
boxing them in.
Yeah, and now they're walking into this knife out. Oh, doesn't get the kill, though. In jeopardy. Will they approach him? They do. Molodoy so wide.
Molodoy's been looking for revenge all game long. That one's got to feel good. You get one of the Falcons players off your back, and you open up the possibility of every rotate, right? You've still got the time as well. If that kill gets caught at 20 seconds, well, then Falcons don't have to consider Ivy, but there is still so much time.
They can't let this one go in vain. This half is going to be over soon. It's Falcons who have unlimited cash.
So they'll make a move, right? Brave, why not? Trying to figure out this picture from one side of the map or the other.
Is that 2 both spotted?
I think only 1. Either way, Monacy content to just go to the shooting gallery. Man advantage reestablished here for Falcons. And the bomb has been able to exit, but they also know, Furia, that threat of a flank is on again. Kixan from inside Zed collects his first of this round and doesn't force the issue. Instead, it'll be Tessess to catch one inside a Pop Dog. Massive moment demanded of Serato. Missed opportunity from Nico, so be it. You've got all the teammates in the world to clean up, and Falcons' win streak just keeps on growing.
Yeah, that's just amazing for them, and they get another eco out of this as well. This streak.
Pressing off the bomb site at 45 seconds. This is one of the slower rounds coming out of Furia, but it's also one of the rounds where they've kept all 5 players alive longer. No activity from Falcons. They just go static. They try to stack, and it doesn't work out of the gate. But Yosuke, 2 kills deep already, gets cleared out by this Yakindar flank. Just a full swarm from Furia, and so when Falcons leave Furia in full force, it seems like this attack still has legs to stand on. But Monacy right here has got nothing to lose. Ton of money in the back pocket. Good damage on Molodoy as he announces his presence. Swapping to the Galil would be awkward for some, but not for the best. Reload demanded. And as that fresh mag finds its way in, it is Yakindar who has been struggling since the pistol. The only round he's gotten a kill in since. Clearly Monacy's got no idea where he's at, but he'll get hunted down. Found at least. And finally standing tall once more is Yakindar. The moment we put those stats in a magnifying glass, we get this cross being put into position, right? Monacy trying to get onto an angle in time. Kixan can feel the test coming, but Molodoy got here first. And timing is everything.
I mean, if Molodoy's not going to hit his flicks, he's got to use his brain, and that's something that has yielded a good opening here for FURIA. Oh, making some test bullets coming in. How have those all missed?
Also, how have they not shot back, man? Talk about holding their nerve, but I mean, this is gonna think Queserado's gonna start to think that they're not here because they haven't shot back.
He's still got a kill. I feel so happy for him, to be honest.
Meanwhile, Kicksan pushes into T-Con, so we're watching that Pop Dog fight because we can't believe our eyes. And it's all a distraction for Kicksan to get his double. Flank comes through from Yuri.
Huge bait.
Chasing down Nico. We haven't had to talk to about him too much, but he loves to sprinkle in a clutch. Eyes on Tesses. And they've announced their approach, right? That's both players, but fire at his feet, half his health shaved off. Way too awkward. Him trying to jump back up's not enough. 3 rounds to start this T side and 2 rounds to close it. We've got FURIA with a pulse. But I'm looking at this utility for Falcons, and as Kicksan starts to throw flashes into this A site, this is the ruse. It's the commitment over on the other side. And that commitment, delayed for only a second, is gonna fall into Fallen's hands. Yuri leads ahead of him with nothing!
Oh, Monacy!
2 taps out of that Glock once he finds footing, and behind him, he doesn't matter what's going down, because his kills are clean. A convincing kickoff brought back slightly already by Molodoy, but it's still a man disadvantage to work up against, and it's one without a kit.
This compromises his spot. He's got to peel back now. Gets
Here
a little
we
bit more
go.
standard. 3-on-3.
Monacy in the middle of the site, starting to spin around. Yakindar gets popped empty-handed. And so man advantage reestablished over towards the oil train. They spot another body, so they know that FURIA are starting to breathe down their necks. They push off the site. Molodoy slain, but Queserado takes this back. And we go 1v1, but without a kid, it's time that decides it. FURIA too slow to the play.
There's nothing they can do from this point on. It's perfectly played out of Falcons. They pushed just far enough that it slowed down the retake before it even began.
Not the 6-1, 5-1 baloney that went down on Nuke. Not that pistol and conversion for the T side of FURIA. But Falcons in the driving seat immediately. And they can feel this pinch. Nico knows something's coming. He knows something's up.
Don't get distracted.
Try to blindside, and it comes out well.
Oh, the flash is perfect. They've got the bomb. They're sitting on it.
Unbelievable timing. You could see Nico's 6th sense tingling.
Yeah, they were getting so scared, but there was nothing they could do at that point. 3 choke points. Let's see if they gave it back a little bit too early. I don't know if they feel that way. They've got Molodoy.
It's the unlikely heroes of the round for Falcons, but they're well equipped. Versus this 3-player B defense ahead of the smoke. Kicksan strikes. Bomb's gonna try to go down from ramp, but Kicksan's gun is empty. He's just trying to give utility over. And if he can create more space, that would have been one thing. But caught up from above oil, and Tesses tagged down low. FURIA are on the brink of using this force buy and upsetting momentum from Falcons. Pressure point blank.
They find it.
FURIA with the instant answer. Probably especially in the face of a FURIA fighting back. Fallen's gonna get flashed around this? No, doesn't even take a look. They just kind of feign the presence. But his position is real.
Oh, he got up too late. Queserado goes down.
Ready for that.
Oh, now Kyosuke multi.
Okay, 3 kills from him. And Fallen at least able to peel back from his position. He didn't get anything with the T-Con peak because he didn't commit to it, but at least the fallback catches Falcons off guard.
It's a great parting gift. 2-on-2 now. Anything can happen. Bomb in an interesting spot.
So Yuri sitting on site with an M4, but Yuri now also concerned that they could be coming from the other side, right? I mean, you'd understand. Fallen's gonna show up. Maybe this turns Yuri back.
It's
At
all
some
about
point,
timing.
Yuri's gonna have to trust an instinct, and they start stomping, so he knows! He knows damn well which way they come through. Nico with 10 health or Fallen on 87. Place your bets.
The call is made. One smoke picked up from Fallen, but he wants this one on damage. Down the oil goes Nico.
This is Nico in cover, and Fallen blindsided, you think!
So
But he
close.
reacts, and that was damage done by Nico. But a single bullet makes the difference there, and it's a Fallen clutch.
Buying Molodoy time.
Whoa.
Oh,
Sketchy.
I swear he saw something.
Yuri's coming over, but Molodoy's missing his chances to make this easier than it might be.
Just don't get deagled up here.
AK strikes first. 3rd time's the charm there for Molodoy, but now he's got a pistol up in his grill. Tesses pops him. Nico gets one.
Oh,
and they
Tesses.
blindside FURIA on this site.
He's a hybrid?
They make it past Molodoy, and I was right there with you. I thought he saw something in the smoke. And maybe that's why Yuri comes scrambling back over, but it's not nearly fast enough. And if you give Falcons an inch, they will force their way through with a mile. That is what they're looking for, an early answer.
A pistol one, an eco one now in this half. How many tragedies can FURIA survive? Another chance for Molodoi. He nails this one. Head-to-head on Oppers is good.
Time to secure revenge. Are gonna feel antsy enough to go for a push somewhere. That is a gap that Nico is now going back to clear, trying to find that tethered timing to join his teammates in what is shaping up to be a commitment to this yard. And a very forward position for Fallen. An MP9 to try to move forward as well. They're gonna look to stuff this on the approach. Nico eats that flash, and it's Yakindar to press his SMG into the smoke as well. That is a good chance back for Tesses. Nico still yet to strike, walking into Fallen.
How'd he get that?
But down to 17 health in the process, and that's all they need.
Hey, that's a write-off.
That is FURIA content to just step up to the fight.
I mean, they can lose an eco, but they keep winning rounds like this, then...
Am I crazy to feel like Falcons just lacked a little... You want to talk about the tragedy that could be Molodoi getting into his own head. I'll talk about the tragedy of Falcons only getting one off round win so far in this T side. And that economy's wobbling. Yuri's down, but Nico...
They're not ready for this.
No way! Yuri gets stomped out by Nico. Yakindar's trying to keep his head down as that off hunts. And it's Molodoi to come through with the kill back on 2K. Tesses. Whoa!
Caserado, he wants to win this. He pulls it off. Tesses goes down.
Monacy has to double back to try to trade that because you can't allow the ramp to get taken. It's going to be on Kixan to actually hold off the bomb site. But with what? He was the biggest limitation in this round. And while there's no immediate flank, Monacy could start to write off the threat, and that timing is a disaster for Monacy.
Yeah,
now Kixan's Deagle tries to strike. 3 players for him to find with just this sidearm. Pops Caserado, misses his second, and that will be FURIA's lead.
Leave it to Caserado to find a timing there. What a master of that. You see no exit kills this game.
Yeah, good point.
It's literally just pure impact, non-stop, back and forth.
Yeah, I'll take it all night long. They're gonna try to just bust through. You've got little to lose if you're Falcons. It gets awkward for Fallen. Caserado and Yakindar trying to pull it all back themselves. That's a gun in the hands of Kixan, and he has been instrumental to the success of Falcons. Watch this mastermind work with a minute. He opts to just go for the plant, hoping that this is open, and he is correct.
FURIA, I mean,
look how disjointed they are.
Yeah, this is a weird way to post plant. Yeah, like Yuri is so far away from this.
Oh, it's Molodoi coming up the ramp.
No.
Kixan finds the headshot. I mean, FURIA spent so much time side by side. So much of that opening bout of this clutch was spent together, and then they split up at the worst possible moment. And now all of a sudden, Kixan, he
got found.
He was feeling the squeeze, that looming threat, didn't know where it would come in from, and the question is, why would it come from the same direction 30 seconds later?
No, I mean, that's an off walking into a retake by itself. And they've got no one back in CT, too. They could be prone to a split, but...
Last time Kixan did this nade set, it was actually the commitment into B.
There won't be anything pop right now. They're losing control of this. They're going to have to call Yakinder backwards.
How deep are Falcons digging? What is their avenue of attack? Caserado catching the contact, but it's Molodoi with the kill, and a chance for more? No. Nico emerges out from T-Con. Perfect pinch. They just emerged from the middle of the bomb site, spread out into A, and Monacy all this time, he gets it. Lives being dinked in the process. This is Falcons stepping up on individual levels across the board to keep this a one-round game.
God, I'm just not a fan of the setup out of FURIA. Like, there were too many gaps. There was nothing bad about that split from Falcons, but they didn't even use pop. It was just T-Con, that was Ivy with it, no information from FURIA whatsoever, and they've been playing active. So now communication's looking a little bit weird, man. Falcons, they have money left over, FURIA don't.
Big exchange of util, huge bank off the backboard there. Yosuke take it down to 56. They're not going to stop this tempo whatsoever. Look at this charge. Falcons decide that they're just going to run through A. I mean, they come in from different avenues, but they meet their makers. That was with very little notice that they tried to pounce on this bomb site, so good on FURIA to step up. But you throw Monacy into a clutch, and he will suddenly piece this together. He knew Molodoi was back there. He pops him, and he's got separate duels, but he doesn't have the bomb. He will need to double back. And they come out at the perfect moment. The last chance to tether together, and FURIA do it off Yuri.
But they've got Molodoi face first in a T-Con, 45 seconds, and they know that something must be up. This split starts soon, or it's going to be.
There's no nades for TeSeS to try to sell this fake. That's the last smoke that's going to land on the outer yard. And so these B defenders have guns in hand, and they hear it coming. Yakindar, that's a little bit labored, but Yuri will be given a chance to still stand. And he fights. He chooses to fight on. A reposition further back, but this challenge up from Kixan. It's close on Z. And what's he going to do? Where's he gonna move?
Oh, he's too scared to phase it.
And so he takes that one step back, retakes on.
What a find.
Monacy hits down Fallen. We go back even to the 3v3, and they know Yuri's still back there. Bomb ticking, kicks in, hits it! And that walk down into the B-side pays off.
Let's go overtime, baby.
A much better look from Falcons.
This does become the closest map so far this series. Train. They know it means everything.
Instant B rush as well. That is wild. Yakindar just kind of fed over to them. And what does he really see for it? Because he hits the ground instantly. I don't know how many bodies he really spotted. We don't see it from his POV. But I wouldn't be shocked to see Falcons sensing that confidence.
Yeah, if you get
to
that.
Just charge down to B site could be the move. But first they're gonna want a little pop dog presence. They don't want FURIA to get away with the
That's how you do it, Molodoi.
Yes, sir. Fallen shows you how it's done. And with a quick reposition into the back of that site, remember, this was opening kill from a B-site player, and Falcons opt not to charge that bomb site down. When 2 rounds ago, they were so confident to just take a charge at FURIA, now they hit that pause button, and it costs them.
They took 1 extra ticket damage, Fallen gets away with that kill. And that opening tactic, it's not a rare one. Kinder, if he got up and got that kill, he would have got away so easily. There was no way for the T's to trade it. They come through this smoke.
It's Yuri again. Oh, Molodoi's gonna draw attention. He repositions further back. They drop the player in the sight. Missed op shot. The door's open.
The flashes are working.
Kixan's hands no longer busy. Monacy's monocle hunts. As he looks up top, he loses his teammate. It is all him right here, right now in the first round of overtime. That op is served up a distraction. Battle of the Oppers. And distraction's the name of the game, all while Caserado creeps in behind him, puts a close to this with majority of FURIA still alive.
Wow, you got to shout out Fallen for that one. Getting the kill back in the lead are FURIA. Both teams showing they've got a lot still to offer.
And they shed the shackles of a poor economy. That double op shows its face, and we're gonna go charging back in. Falcons want tempo. Kixan immediately exposed to that CT. He'll win the duel versus Caserado. That's a big scalp to take. Top fragger of FURIA goes down. Heisuke comes through with his. Now Kixan's able to slot in. But all the while, that bomb still sat in the background. Fine by them.
He's not done yet.
Yakindar's still just hunting down his first duel. He'll get it, but that's all he gets. Just one. The outer yard taken by a rapid pace out of Falcons.
Yeah.
The same kind of tempo that cost them mere rounds ago ends up working in the second of overtime, at least to kick this off. But Yuri still got legs to stand on. Everybody fixates in on his exit. This would be nigh impossible to get out of. Oh, but he gets an eco first, and they give him that little bit of a gap. No! Okay, imagine. Mere inches are the difference. Made damage for Caserado. This is going to be back-to-back rounds made difficult. Back-to-back rounds. He's the opening frag to the favor of Falcons. It's starting to feel like the pace of this T-side can no longer be controlled. FURIA trying to fight fire with fire, send Yakindar on an expedition, and it pays off. But will this spot from TeSeS go unnoticed?
Oh, his guard is down completely about this. He peeks out. TeSeS thinks that he's been spotted, but he hasn't. Molodoi could actually back up eventually out of this. We'll see. TeSeS so tentative.
Oh, he's afraid.
Oh, he let one go. TeSeS, you didn't capitalize.
Missed shot.
You still haven't killed him.
And he will
He's
now.
coming back for you.
Fallen pushes deep through T-Con and saves Molodoi in that instance. It's a pick from the other opper that sets up a Falcons failure.
TeSeS asked for help. He didn't even see him.
What should have been Molodoi dead turns into an op pinch, favoring FURIA. Now on the hunt for that coveted 15th, and it's an opening kill from him and Yakindar.
Oh, they're gonna make it more now.
Of course. Why hesitate? You get 2 frags on that outer yard.
Oh, and this is where they flex, huh? Back to the first rifle round, taking inner at the same time.
But wait. Oh! Huge headshot. Yuri brings that one back. it was looking scary for a second, like m0NESY would go unnoticed, but Fallen was actually drawn over to this bomb site because they were thinking there's a bit of vacancy here for the taking.
Oh, they got TeSeS rattled right now.
This is starting to get a bit weird. Meanwhile, they find that second CT, so FURIA have the whole picture. FURIA have everything they need to get that 15th, while Falcons had their backs against the ropes. TeSeS so pressured by all of those utilities, just let everybody leave. Never did they know that Fallen had that bomb on ramp.
They're starting to lose their mice. The pressure's starting to build, and the pressure keeps getting applied from FURIA just like you want to see. Their best round this game was in the first rifle, where they took inner and outer at the same time. Here they dress it up a little bit differently, but the heart is still the same.
TeSeS will fight tooth and nail for this. Don't throw this away. 12 health for Molodoy and Yakindar combined.
This one's just for the kill. Molodoy having that smoke blown open, gets the opening with the op.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be the difference this game. Both teams, so many quality rounds, so much X factor.
TeSeS, it's chip damage as Molodoy goes for a different opening move. Oh, just over the flames.
And now he hits shot of the night.
All he needs, that was it. TeSeS now expects this follow through right on the brink. But also with so much time, I don't expect FURIA to rush this. Oh, huge position from Kixan. Does this flank get clipped? Missed shot from Molodoy.
They might chase this down. Kyosuke's gonna have some pressure on him.
Oh, while TeSeS comes back.
Oh, it's a big bang.
Beautiful. Pressure back through the smoke. Kixan collects another. And that was Falcons in the meat grinder, but they step up.
They actually do. They work with each other. That was so difficult. Kyosuke in that position, so compromised. But he could rely on TeSeS.
A massive flank coming from all of the others. And it doesn't feel like there's any sanctuary on this site, but they will still cover it with the smoke. Yuri's gonna pop back up. He damn near already won a 1 versus 4, but he has even less health to work with, and Falcons will push this overtime the distance.
Double overtime chances now if Falcons can pick up this next round.
Kixan's been staring at his feet this entire time.
Oh,
Kindar starts to spray that smoke. He better be ready for this corner, and he's not.
Whoa.
Why would you be? That is a beautiful setup for Kixan to, again, play a key role in the success of Falcons. He is right up there.
That was such a dangerous game to play, but huge prize. That's one. Now time becomes a problem. They waited a long time in that 5v5. We're down to 40 seconds.
Flames in front of half of this hit. And without Ivy, we start to get Falcons freed up to take a look more so towards the bomb site. This is m0NESY and Nico. Who else could you ask for to be in an anticipation of this commitment? Now from FURIA, frag grenade finds its mark. That's half the bars down for Yuri and K-Serrano. Pressure's on, nades find their home, just like on Inferno. Utilities looking fantastic, and they are walking into their demise. They are walking into a second overtime. Molodoy, Falcons fight on! And at this moment, it's feeling like just this m0NESY press to the front of the outer yard.
Kind of falling for a fake here.
Yep. m0NESY missing shots as the utility continues to come on out, but now they're priming themselves for this B hit. K-Serrano going down, but now Falcons are gonna realize they've been sold. Snake oil falling down, though, is Fallen. Clipped out by TeSeS, who doesn't give a damn that he's only got 7 health. Yuri's deep position, coupled with Molodoy on the bottom of the ramp.
Yeah, but that's the bomb. It's rerouting.
He's able to go deep at 25. Nico late to the party.
He wants to stay up here for a kill.
And as m0NESY comes out from Z with another bit of op impact, how does Molodoy hit this bomb site? Where will he succeed?
What?
Slides down. m0NESY missed shot on the bomb plant, but not on the support. Yakindar hits the floor. Beautiful head-to-head. And as m0NESY with less health tries to find him, Molodoy on the brink of a 4th, misses a critical shot.
He got it!
Not a second time. This is King v. Queen.
Oh, we've seen this work from
Yes,
Falcons
we have.
before. Oh,
Missed the timing ever so slightly, but still the element of surprise.
Are they going to clear this now?
I mean, Yuri won't be the victim, but the others hold. Fallen prepared for it. Yuri doesn't know that he nearly just got railed by the bus. Here comes Kyosuke, and with 1 kill back, they've still managed to maintain control of Pop Dog, and not just that, but that's 2 of the stars of Falcons down soon.
Yeah, they don't know what they got away with.
And still, Falcons will remain adamant by looking to make moves.
They were up there so early. But it instantly becomes Furia's round to lose. What is the adjustment? Is there going to be a gamble? You need to take a risk in this spot for the CT side. Nico will.
Oh, no! Changes gun, but TeSeS tries to change the outcome.
He switched. Oh.
Sometimes it just feels like destiny's against him.
Oh, he switched his gun.
Nico sitting at the bottom of this scoreboard. Can Kixan, of all pieces, bring it back? No, not with FURIA so locked in. Full-blown execute.
It's coming.
All of a sudden, they crank that dial to a 10. Can Falcons withstand the heat? The commitment's coming down the ramp right here, right now. TeSeS yet again with a chance to shine. Tucks back into the cover. Yuri arrives. Damage done to Kixan as that gets cleaned up. Molodoy's off, continues to find targets all across this map. And as he doubles back, he'll actually fall victim to Nico. Better late than never here for Nico. The original superstars look to tether, and m0NESY's under pressure, but Nico's bailing him out. Continuously surviving is Yuri. Him and Fallen, and Nico doesn't know both positions. He's down. It's 3. FURIA set themselves up for a win here on Train.
And that should be the death sentence right there. 3 straight on T side. So many CT rounds won by Falcons that FURIA know they could have pulled off.
They just got into T-Con right ahead of this and not ready for the first, let alone this second. But Molodoy lets them know that he's in here, and he gives that smoke out to try to find a path. All the while, Falcons just lock in on a bomb site. Nico hits his headshot, and Yakindar's gonna remain smoked off for the time being. Still, Molodoy returns the favor, man advantage established. FURIA thinking they can continue because
Molodoy got another.
Molodoy again, and then point blank. This is the recovery. The full truth and nothing but the truth to close out Train. Serrato gets the first look at them. Here come the Falcons charging in, eating the flashbang. But they regain vision, and he doesn't have a kill to his name just yet. That's awkward. Serrato goes down with nothing. Fallen on the answer back. It's a nice headshot to Nico. TeSeS bends bullets around that pillar. And so man advantage for the Falcons. His hands are busy on the plant. Yakindar's got his and a second.
He baited that.
Bomb is down. Retake demanded of FURIA now.
Now they got to support the cat push. Kixan has to get in the middle of this.
No kit. m0NESY takes that look, that angle back towards Cat. They know that one's inbound. Kixan's hoping that he's gonna go unnoticed. Molodoy takes a ton of damage, and that damage could end up being key. Kixan opts to go for a reposition as the bomb nears the halfway point. Up from Catwalk, close on Arch. Kixan with a double. No, it's m0NESY to help at the perfect moment. Both of them combine, and they shut it down. FURIA fall in their tracks.
And Falcons start off strong.
Gonna have to work for it as 30 seconds hits that clock.
It's dead silent, man. And Kixan, he hasn't decided. He's going back to check the flank. Does he stay up on Cat or not?
Nico starts to make his move. He's gonna strike one down off the ticket booth, but that also unravels what's going to be a forward-facing A setup. Only this arch hold, and it's not much of a hold from Fallen.
Wait, time.
Yakindar, damn near kills the bomb on the cross. That would have been a sketchy spot, but they don't actually cover the back door. TeSeS goes for a late swing out, and it's all right. It's okay. Recovered at the end. Serrato still too far from it all. Falcons will find 3 rounds consecutive out of the gate.
Oh yeah, that frag from Fallen, if he got it with the MP9 on Get Right, that could have definitely been the one to end it on time. Very clutch here from Falcons. Appreciate they pulled off this default 3 stay alive at the end of the round. They recover.
Where's that dink come through?
Wow, yeah, his scope was peeking out. He got punished.
Go ahead and grab that freebie, trying to find there first.
They're not ready for that.
Nope. Molodoy posted, Op finds its mark, and we go 5 versus 3 to FURIA's favor, 5 rounds in. Bomb better not get cut off. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yuri drops it at the top of connector, now suddenly feels like there's nothing left for Falcons, but they do have footing in through window. Kyosuke catches one, but he'll get clipped back by Molodoy, not missing shots now. Took him a little while, we saw some frustrations, but using that well, wielding it, and connecting 2 kills in this one. Fallen's just gonna sweep it under the rug as 4 stand strong for FURIA.
Man, they put so much pressure on every single round, and they made that buy. And you could see some of the damage that they've done adding up. 2 Galils come into the buy, 3 Galils come into the buy here for Falcons.
Flash for Yuri, Monesi not able to put, back on the angle, not him nor Nico. And Monesi had an excuse, Flash gets him off his hold, Nico just gets slammed. Yuri, how dare you?
Oh, he's gonna know, right?
Yeah, they're gonna understand what's going on, and he's out of there. Good on his effort to try to get a third, really looking to make it happen. Damage up through smoke. Yosuke is alone down here, could fall back to Kicksan.
Another 3-on-5 situation here for the Falcons. It's feeling pretty calm for FURIA, but there's still time to come forward with a good attack.
Op turns just in time. Molodoy's now posted. This is gonna make it all the harder, and he sees what you're up to. Second player doesn't peek in to stop it.
He's looking a little dialed in now, like right place, right time.
Frustrations at the start of it, but so be it. Starting to collect kills,
and with
slowly
that,
climbing that board.
And with that now, they get the save out of Falcons, so they make the comeback. Do you guys think this is the last map?
Big no, man. Look at this place. Yet, you know, still, even with the belief in Falcons in the building, it's claps for FURIA because you gotta recognize game. And Fallen gonna take an initiative here. Charges down. Oh! What is that? This guy's got moves still.
It's instantly another 5v3. Oh, 5v2.
Straight into the fight.
Throwing
themselves down into underpass, keeping that pressure on the player top mid. Nico's just trying to bail himself out. If he can cut them back off on the fallback, it could have been a moment, but instead he's gonna tiptoe into Molodoy and down he goes. That's 2 for FURIA's offer and a Fallen kickoff.
Oh man, I love that off of the pauses. You see FURIA always do something aggressive to Falcons when they try to do that because they're expecting some space, some respect, maybe something to come in slowly, but we just never get that from either team. So many aggressive looks, and I think that's what has made this game so exciting to watch in the first place, but now it gets a little bit worrisome for Falcons. Because it's one thing to start rounds 5v4, you know, but 3 rounds have started 5v3. This one ends up 5 alive for FURIA. FURIA are 8-1 in opening duels this map. I'd say largely because of Yukinder. We saw Fallen contribute to that, but there's been no shortage regardless.
Boy. Okay. Yukinder trying to push that stat line 1 step too far. Now Molodoy. Up into the apartments on the immediate recovery, but missed first shot.
Ooh.
It's good damage though versus Falcons. You've got a lot of wounded players. That is great spam through from Monesi, giving a bit of a gift here on this one. Man advantage lost in the process, and then that health disadvantage now feels amplified. Molodoy, fine by him.
He doesn't even get his feet off the ground.
Just go ahead, come and get it. Challenge set into the B site. Fallen's gonna prop him up to go for one more.
Come on, Molodoy!
Immovable at the moment. Again, 6 rounds straight here for FURIA. No bomb plant even for Falcons.
It's the brazen in-game attitude that gets me, man. He goes for the uppers, he goes for the clutches, he goes for the re-peaks.
Okay, Serato's nade this time. Ow! Oh. Immense pressure on Falcons to recover this one now. I mean, do they even try to follow through at this point? More utility damage chucked onto Tess S.
That's the whole idea trashed right there.
But Yuri makes a mistake. Jumps up into the windowsill, gets blindsided by Monesi down beneath him, and that is going to reveal the 1 AK on the field. You know, ahead of that, they're just chucking bowling balls down the apartments.
Just don't jump up too early.
But of course, it's Molodoy. Kyosuke grabs the gun, stuck still in this position. And I don't think... I thought maybe he would stick around, but starting to feel the potential threat of a connector crawl up. Yeah, it does make sense to just offer over a bit of positioning.
He's just trying to maintain info as long as he can, but he's got the ticket rotation to go and fight Cat, or fight Connector, I should say. And now they've got some information on this split. They know it's coming. It's actually Falcon's move to try to do something about it.
FURIA kind of prodding it from both ends.
Rotation's coming.
Sees the utility usage off of the stairs. They're not going to know about Yakindar, but Molodoy does get toppled. And then Kixan, bomb carrier.
Somehow he gets that frag.
Comes through with it. Monacy's AK strikes down Fallen. And at the dying moments of this first half, Falcons are finding their slot.
All right, they needed that.
Good on Monacy. Trying to catch up to Molodoy, now surpasses him with this multi-kill.
Well, they had great spots and a lot of ways to recover, but Molodoy misses his shot. A ramp player gets nothing. That magic combination.
One can hope. Stay tuned. That's all I'll say. This shot, Yakindar on an op.
Yakindar on the op.
Yeah.
He's been watching too many
Monacy's
Molodoy
full-time.
demos right there. They're walking this, aren't they? Yeah, full commitment.
Molodoy turns his back. They emerge through the smoke. Molodoy gets wind of it. Sees the crossover.
Wow,
Skate on the drop down.
No
and a
way.
save. Kixan just backs up 1 inch too far.
Can he miss right now?
And right now you've got Tesses stuck on bench. Monacy cautious of a catwalk play. And Fallen emerging out through that smoke is going to give away Tesses' position at least. They don't have a smoke though to deny this angle. So you've got Molodoy on the hunt. And welcoming the op shot through that smoke was Caserado, eating the flash as Molodoy, but still he will try to fight on, and he's not missing anything!
You can't slow him down.
Nico, last attempt, down through, gets things shut down! He will not give you anything to work with, silenced in the dying moments.
It's definitely the beginning of something special, and he's already yielded so many great results. But
he'll give Caserado something to think about in the pistol.
yes, but we can't be true. We've seen 3 maps of incredibly close rounds. We know this can still go any way. Falcons still have to retain hope.
Chance for Monacy as the best performing Falcon in the server right now, but that didn't look pretty. Yosuke back with the trade at least. That's a bomb plant, and a bomb plant makes things problematic here for Falcons. This is Nico with 2 kills on the map. Yosuke dropped at 5, can't finish it off.
Oh, Fallen wins that with jungle at the same time. This becomes so much harder.
That is a huge amount of control for him. He's gonna opt to go for a wrap back down connector. It feels like Tesses is gonna have to be the savior right now. Remember, Kixan's got the kit, but they don't have a smoke to cover it. If Molodoy doesn't bite, that stick's gonna, no, he gets off.
He gets off it.
He got off the defuse, they're gonna peek him, and they drop 2 more bodies. Now Nico, who picked that kit up.
Wait, Fallen can't see him, he has to jump
he's too
off.
far off. Nico, the entire distance.
Oh.
Just goes for the defuse, and if you can't get kills, at least he can still find round wins.
That's a big mistake by Fallen because that's his own plant.
Good nade deep into the apartments. That'll chip away at 2, but they're still just going to try to jump on top of this. Yosuke, fast kill on Caserado. Love to see that for him. You know, Nico gets that clutch, but it's not the only slow starting Falcon at the moment. Now they're tethering nicely inside sight, and this one comes falling down around FURIA. Their lead will evaporate at the start of this half. You'd think. Yakindar.
I mean,
Never tell him the odds.
Galils have been special for this event, that's for sure.
Trying to toy with that second CT, and now it's boots on the ground. He kills the rotate, but good damage, right? Nico gets most of his done already, and they're all there to just finish it off. Game is tied at 7.
Yeah, he tried to make it scary, and the 2 kills will actually matter because that was supposed to be a clean round win.
We hit a minute, and there's still a lot of Furious sitting around in mid.
The thing is, it requires Falcons to actually, they're so close to going for the retake on mid, but they aren't doing it just yet. Looks like they're getting ready.
Inching their way into connector. Nico actually jumps out the window. They decide to go hard on the catwalk, but Molodoy's drawing this back with an AK of all things.
Oh, he can't get it.
Yuri goes out wide. I mean, as the cat push comes through and they start to find success, it's Nico that dies with nothing.
That would have been the one. You see, they have top boxes control. They can pendulum around this now. The CTs are the ones who are bifurcated. They have to pick what side to stack or put it all on one player. And it looks like Kixan's going to put a roof over his head, play for himself inside the ramp. Unfortunately, this also means he won't get that early information. He just has to assume they might come out of Palace, and they might scale out towards him. We'll see. Uh-oh. No, he's made the mistake. He's made the mistake. They lost mid, and now they'll lose the round. The bomb will get planted. m0NESY has to win a 1-on-3 retake.
Oh, at least he's got 100 health, and there was damage done early, but this key position from Yuri's got it. FURIA just find that timing.
Uh-oh.
Kicksand inside of the ramp is one thing. We'd say that would have been perfect. He could have reacted.
Yeah. Whoa. All his kills on the pistol for Nico. But one.
On the brink of taking that lead back, double digits would come with it. Kyosuke dies as he gets flashed into top middle. Nets at nothing.
The perfect setup. They peeled back at the right time. They catch this. An absolute freebie. Not the most coming into this for Falcons. They're basically out of utility. They've got 3 rifles to work with, but they're going to be playing for scraps here. If someone gets a lucky 2K, they can move into this, but okay, all right.
I mean, m0NESY continues to try to be this hero. He is leaps and bounds above the rest of the Falcons. TeSeS has just decided to keep himself tucked in. He could find wonderful timing, and he will. Punishing Molodoy, but remember, bomb is on Yuri, so it's gonna start climbing into the marketplace, wrapping back around the door.
Oh, this is the genius move.
m0NESY, he looked at this, but he just turned away. And right now, Yuri's trying to join back up with a teammate. TeSeS is gonna get pinched from both ends, and there's still time. 40 seconds to put this squeeze on TeSeS. 40 seconds for Kicksand to try to come and help, because he'll need to. It's bomb thrown to the dirt. It's TeSeS in a corner, boxed in, and beaten by Yekindar.
Wait, Yekindar's gonna run head first into this.
Coming through, and he's gone. Pistol only, be damned. That's a big one from TeSeS.
And TeSeS is alone. That's when he's at his best.
More of it needed, more of it wanted. We get this FURIA crawl towards bottom middle, but there's also pieces ready for this A pinch from all directions. This defense needs to stand the test. Falcons need to get a clean hold on the scoreboard.
Can't help but feel like the setup's not complimentary. Yeah, they're up there on balcony. Kicksand goes down. At least Nico takes one out.
That's what he needed. But then m0NESY's attention is drawn back over Nico.
They know about him.
It's a whirlwind of pressure coming out from FURIA. And across the board, you're getting bits of success from the team. Kyosuke could be his chance right here as he emerges up from connector with kit and utility to try to pressure Molodoy into the open. This is gonna shave off all his health, sitting on a measly 17 HP while Fallen runs the other direction. Molodoy, how are you surviving this? He's selling it. It's a great distraction. It's buying Fallen time. He is running for the other side of this map.
And he'll have a plant. 9 health to 18 and 30. This one to tie the game. Fallen on B off that distraction from Molodoy. Can he get away?
Run it back, Fallen.
He does. Oh, my
Not to
goodness.
escape. Very fast move from TeSeS. Locked in on the chase.
Oh, boy.
It's not a lot from Nico, but it's enough.
Yeah.
Nico's gonna get tested yet again, whether he likes it or not. Be careful with that spam.
Ooh, there are layers to this.
Safe reload for him. m0NESY not too far off, gets the challenge into the window and succeeds. This is Falcons starting to put more and more distance between them and FURIA. This CT side is ultimately starting to look rock solid. But your answer comes in the way of a Molodoy A-site entry. Spam down through the smoke as m0NESY continues to counter, and Kicksand walks this over. But here comes the clutch. Cacerado so low already. No need to finish this off. It's gonna have to be a guillotine from Cacerado, not once, but twice.
Off default, and he's moving up.
m0NESY's been playing phenomenally in this 4th map to keep the Falcons' dream alive.
How can he get 2 from this position?
I don't know.
He's trying to think different. He might catch 1. If he gets both, it'd be a miracle.
He will stay tucked in and hidden and hope. And as they encroach closer, he remains in the shadows. This is Falcons getting closer to that bomb now. The retake's in full effect. m0NESY stomping over. It's a headshot immediately. No! An act of God from Cacerado! All while they take a look at middle, but now Kyosuke starts to peel away from that smoked window. And as he does so, the numbers get stronger on B, but what's this defense really gonna look like? They're eating flashbangs. The utility comes through to perfection. TeSeS is yet to strike, but as he does, it's 2. And as his teammates fall around him, he steps it up a notch yet again. Bomb thrown down to the dirt. Falcons rebuttal with a tied game at 11-all.
He's the one to save him.
Again.
Tesses with 3 kills. Almost all wall bangs right there. Headshots as well. Almost no space to work with. Mollies, flashes everywhere.
He was just as blind as everybody else. And as Falcons regained their vision, most of them lost their heads, but not Tesses. No panic. Almost exposed, bottom con. Flash comes through, but nobody really eating it. Positions taken over by FURIA. We hit 50 seconds.
The tension is building all around him.
Right here in front of
That's what it matters. Oh.
Down with nothing yet again. Yakindar back at it. He's got himself a second frag. Time to shine. Kyosuke sees the barrel on the ramp. Quesarado dodges death. Again, he'll find a wall bang. And again, it'll be FURIA to just sink deep into a site with no chance at Falcons to recover.
And they're shoved out of this. No chance of the retake. Money is a problem.
It is another one-off.
And they crushed this, man. They had 3 spots on the site. No one delivered. It can't be just Kixan getting a kill.
They punish him with a frag grenade, but there's still just kind of lack of emphasis on a hold, right?
Oh, they're a little uncomfortable. They're looking to make a move.
Feels like Falcons just want to stay alive more than anything, but
so much could come down to this play.
this is the attack they choose. Yuri's been in the deeper corner. This off angle gets punished.
Oh, okay.
Unlikely hero again as Kixan collects his 12th of the map. And it will be a 4 versus 5 recovery for FURIA. m0NESY met by smoke. Ooh, and they cross beyond it.
They just missed that. Such a big tell, but the thing is, the bomb
falls onto Molodoi. Nico gets a headshot. Better late than never. But check what's gone unnoticed. Yakindar in the dying moments of regulation. Nico starts to get his. But there is still a world where this 2v5 comes together.
What they might know, Kixan, he plays the ramp.
Sits in between them. Molodoi misses. And Kixan's now going to sit comfortably on top of that bomb. This is
Charlie,
it's too much.
Let's not even talk about the potential for this.
Much.
He has to come run at this. Kixan's just got to step in front of it.
No.
He's going to die, but so will Quesarado. And we've got overtime. They go to overtime. They're still going to be happy to be here. I'm sure of it. Falcons must seize the day.
Yikes.
Okay.
He gets there. Can't take it from him. He gets there. This is 2 critical moments now for Kixan in back-to-back rounds.
Yeah, and I mean, I like that it's off the back of a flash tactic. It feels like FURIA are the ones getting all of that. Careful. Oh, that shot's just straight up missed out of m0NESY. There was a chance to kill Molodoi. He doesn't even know what happened. He was blind the whole time. Man, this feels like 1,000 ways to die. How is this even surviving?
Molodoi's crept up behind him.
This flank is gonna happen.
He's not going to expect it. Molodoi just goes combat hopping.
This guy needs a lottery ticket right now.
And the beauty of this is it's going to throw a spanner in the works. Falcons are trying to figure out what catwalk means when all the while the remnants of FURIA are setting up elsewhere. Walk out from the palace, gets shut down at least. Quesarado trade, no sir. Kixan is shining again.
Absolutely. What a round out of him. 3 frags and looking for a 4th.
Oh, he's got it.
Nailed it.
This is the same man that sets a record in a Falcons jersey to kick off this best of 5. Feels like he's waiting for the flash. Or just gonna play counter, let m0NESY take the points of contact instead.
They're readying their swing.
Nicely done, Opper collects. Kyosuke goes deeper, looking for the multi-frag. Nail it. And Falcons superstars coming together now. Nico's got the layup.
The 2 guys they needed joining up at the same time.
So now we start to watch FURIA flail. FURIA who get not a single kill in the second round of OT. FURIA who are afraid to step out from Palace because it feels damn real for the Falcons as they seize this second round.
Trying to recover. Tesses to buy them time. Kixan to buy them time. m0NESY to be a workhorse throughout this match. And it might not be all in vain.
This is all while a ramp smoke now starts to come up. Will that draw m0NESY's attention away from supporting?
They're not expecting this. Flash does nothing. Fallen's gonna die.
Done for. Nico pops out, executes him quick, and then on his own flash at 30 seconds knows better than to stick around. You do not want to be the thread that gets pulled on. You do not want to be the reason this is unraveled. Another blind side. Kixan from the staircase puts the bomb down at his feet. Now we get that answer. Quesarado's collected 1. Nico drops the ball. Oh God, they're doing it again. And as m0NESY awaits that peek out from Palace, Kyosuke stays inside a connector, 7 seconds, bomb still belongs to the Falcons. Overtime belongs to the Falcons.
3 straight here for the Falcons.
3 glorious opportunities to close out Mirage. Pushed to their absolute limits. Here it comes. Hard A-site commitment. Molyneux in position.
He's wicked with that whip.
Drops a smoke at his feet to give him a little breath. And as that gets popped ever so slightly, bomb passed back. It's a comfortable looking 5 versus 3, but leave it to the Falcons to find a way back in. Tess has gone through onto connector. He's the only one though that's got anything in this one. Excellent defense comes through, fueled by Molyneux.
Oh, it's a sneaky, fast A play, but it looks so simple from the FURIA perspective.
Whoa.
Up above, but they missed the shot, and Modesty dies.
Dangerous game to be playing out here on the Cats. Yakindar still sticking around to spray. Oh, what? Look at his health!
How'd he get that kill?
He had nothing left, and yet still presses his luck.
That dying smoke barely covered his fallback, and he got another headshot instantly. Open window covered from Fallen.
Sitting and ready, Tess dead, and bomb it too far of a distance. I mean, Yakindar, I think he just felt like he was gonna die regardless,
yes,
so you might as well fight.
That's right.
And right now, with a couple of pieces from FURIA tethered, there is a world where he manages to get that bomb down on this cross. Angle's being held, he offers up his back. Looking the wrong direction, sets this up for FURIA to push into double OT.
It's so safe, and it's just active enough, I swear. If Falcons start playing...
All while Molyneux keeps eyes on this angle.
Is that poking out?
Eventually gonna come, but the question is, how long does he stick around? And it's not just gonna be the one. Kyosuke, shot a Modesty from top mid. Perfect bit of assistance.
He doesn't even click, right between the eyes. 5v4, and this is a chance for Falcons.
This is 4 kills from Dust 2. 4 kills from another 5th map BO5 chance at a trophy on a big stage.
But they need the follow through. They need the conviction. They can't get too happy.
And they don't overplay their hand off of that timing. They do just give a bit of a pocket back over to FURIA to try to go for repositions. We've seen Yuri over to that T side get iced out on these holds. Now Yakindar's under pressure. That's the bomb spotted. Yuri helps. It's from down beneath the belt. And then Yakindar gets his. The team play from FURIA is unreal. Double kills on both sides. Modesty's the one that set this up with that flashbang. But is this too much to ask of him? What is this kid truly made of? 12 seconds, slain! OT2 called upon in Hong Kong. This is no forward-facing setup. This is Yuri simply on bench. It's not bad damage for just a bit of a peek.
No ticket player, but the spams on the cross. This is what it's all about.
More found and fallen, and again from Yuri.
And now it doesn't matter that they don't have a ticket player. 5v2 retake.
I mean, what do they see that we don't?
Yeah, that's why I love that top con double setup. Spamming on the cross, blowing it open is so powerful.
Kicksands trying to change up a position. You've got to fight for it, even if 3 deaths feels like it's deflating. Modesty finds one. Kicksand connects with a headshot. This is a 2v5 coming together. Bomb is also past the halfway point. You've always got to believe. Modesty! Incredible return back from Molyneux, and he's gonna drop that on top of the bomb. It is nothing but stardom, but time decides, and this one is Falcons. 2 on 5. Whoa.
How far does Cessus go? He looks to punish. Little bit of damage, actually a lot now. Yakinder, but he wins.
That's just a solo duel in middle.
Yeah, Kyosuke goes down. And it's definitely not time to kick back. Oh. I mean, the clutch is excellent, but last round it's a 5v2 straight up, and now
Meanwhile, the rest of FURIA know they can go passive, right? You've got 20 seconds left on this clock in overtime. You know Falcons are going to make a move somewhere at some time.
They're testing everything. They're trying to get a rotation if they can, but Molodoi picks this one off.
Yeah, now it's going to be all the more desperate. 10 seconds.
Dude, the time. You've got to get to the site and plant now, Nico.
It's not going to happen. It's just gonna fall apart in front of him. Molodoi's not missing.
Uh-oh.
He may not have had a kit. He may not have had a defuse in that very valiant effort of a clutch.
Kinder, he's been so solid inside of middle. Kixen, though, looks very aware of this.
He's worried about it, that's for sure.
It's all about routing.
Oh, good coverage.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Monacy from further back outside of the apartments.
Ooh, no kill, though.
Great damage.
What? What was that? He repeaked. 22 health.
Yuri down to just a frag grenade. Quesarado short. You've got that smoke, but where's this double op? And what are they going to do if they're demanded of a retake? This is looking likely for the Falcons to get a second T-round. Pressures on the Brazilian duo here and now.
A-site's not as vulnerable as they think. Quesarado, will he overplay his welcome?
Still sitting on the spot. They write it off again. Him and Yuri all to the kill of Pop. And this is Falcons finding nothing on the approach. Back towards jungle goes Monacy. 12 to the clock. Over top. Missed shot. Missed opportunity.
And Molodoi picks him out of the sky. Can you believe that shot? Can you believe that pick? What business did he have going for any kind of repeak on that HP after this spray?
Boom.
Oh, he lined it up. It wasn't even lucky.
Kixan crouched and hiding.
Oh my God.
And not just giving to us, the fans, but giving to players that we would have never assumed could have gotten back to the top of this world, this highly competitive environment. Oh, great jump down from Nico. How brave he has to be with the struggle that he's had to just throw himself into that fight. Fallen, no. Gets cleared out from the top of middle. Monacy missing shots, burning down to 35. Kixan still able to hold somewhat, but it's a deep push from Yuri.
And the plant comes in quickly.
FURIA are fighting to tie that one round of a T-side from Falcons in OT2, and they were already on the brink of securing it. It is Nico and Kixan right here side by side. Easy pickup for Mr. Kovac as Yakindar keeps that head tucked. Falcons, you gotta go. But they approach so slow. They squeeze. And Yakindar connects a headshot as Kixan gets ever closer. How many more clutches?
Oh!
Not this time. Not this one. FURIA get their round win.
They want it. They want it so bad, and they're showing up for it. One more mistake, and this is all over for Falcons.
Molodoi does not know what fear feels like. But TSS will give him a kiss of death.
TSS, can he do this again?
Kyosuke into the corner. They jump out right onto him. Good on him to take that initiative, not trying to be a shell of himself, but looking to actively hold. Yuri slips down, Yakindar hits the headshot. Oh no, not again! From a 4 versus 5 to another man advantage. 2 incredibly clutch pieces of Falcons still survive. And a missed chance from Fallen could open up this door, this sliver of possibility for Falcons to continue this game, for Falcons to continue the dreams of a trophy on a packed event. Monacy given space, they're letting him get closer.
Time's just bleeding down.
Yakindar takes this deeper angle. Yuri on the bomb, another missed shot. This is critical whiffs. It's Kixan back to the clutch yet again. Fallen's hand to be forced, and he ends it. Pushed to the absolute brink. You have witnessed the limits of Counter-Strike. Diamonds made under pressure, and pressure is all that FURIA seem to know. Close affair after close affair, and Counter-Strike's in a beautiful place if these are the second and third best teams in the world. Your Blast rivals, Hong Kong champions. I present to you the best team in the world. Bask in their glory. This is FURIA!
desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club,